Shall we start today's session? I think everyone is present.
Yes.
Mom is there. Okay. Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Ishan Pathak. I'm from DORAI Foundation. Today's session of Health Fest 3.0 will be on physical fitness and ulcer. And before introducing you to our guest speaker for the today, there is a quote from Bhagavad Gita. Yoga is the journey of the self to the self and through the self. Ma'am will be knowing about it. So, uh, Let me introduce you to our guest speaker for today, Miss Meenakshi Mehwal. She's an MBA and a working professional since last 10 years in corporate sector. However, she's also a certified yoga trainer and she provides online yoga and meditation classes to every age group. Okay, so today she'll be guiding us on the topic physical fitness and ulcer. Okay, so ma'am, I request you to you can guide us on the same.
Yes, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much, Esan and Sumitra ma'am and DORAI Foundation. And this is not the first time, so I'm very, very, very thankful, and to all of you. So it will be difficult to take the name of everyone. So, but yeah, thank you so much for joining. And this is a very important topic which we are going to discuss about today. So, ulcer is an open sore on an external and internal body of our humans. Then you can say like ulcer ranges from small to very, very serious and painful sores as well. Additionally, I would like to share few warning signs of ulcer like dullness, vomiting, indigestion, burning pain, unexpected weight loss, and discomfort between meals. So, this is, I think, this comes of the whole theme of ulcer. So, and yes, we will be discussing many things today in this session, like how can we, yes, we cannot stop it, but yes, by doing few exercises and yoga breathing exercises, this can be, we can control. So over to.
Okay, so let's start with the questions. So, ma'am, first question that we had was how many different type of ulcers are there?
Yes, there are many types of ulcers. Like first is arterial ulcer. It develops from damage to the arteries, which is due to the lack of blood flow. And if you take an example is hairless skin. Then there is venous ulcer, the most common ulcer in legs. So, and it damages due to veins caused by insufficient blood flow back to the heart. Then there is mouth ulcer. I think this is very common, and this also like develops in our mouth and on the base of our gums. It is caused by stress and hormonal changes and vitamin deficiencies as well. Then there is genital ulcer that develops on genital areas caused by STIs, sexual transmitted infections. And if we talk about the symptoms, then there are rashes, pain, or itching in an affected area. Then there is peptic ulcer. This is also very common, stomach ulcer and gastric ulcer. So in our internal, or like you can say inside lining of our stomach. So mouth ulcer and stomach ulcer, these are two ulcer which are very common, and I think whenever there is any health fest or something talks about on health, so these ulcers are always on the topic. So these are the few types of ulcers.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. So as you told that peptic ulcer is also one of the most common ulcer, and that from the beginning we also know about the ulcer. When we hear the word, we gradually think about the peptic ulcer only. So next question goes on like does physical activity reduce the risk of developing peptic ulcer?
Yes, physical activities can really, help us in reducing peptic ulcers. Uh, Additionally, I would like to add in this, it improves a person's mindset, you can say, to cope with stressful environment. Because when we do physical activities or yoga or breathing exercises, so it helps us to cope with stressful situation as well.
Ma'am, next question from us is, can exercise heal gastric ulcer faster?
Yes. Um, there are some moderate exercises, you can say, those activities can have favorable impact on the number of risk factors, and uh, by doing so it can reduce gastric problem and enhances or improves our immune system. So if we have our immune, like better immune system, so we can reduce the gastric issue and we can be active.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, next question is, are there any effects of weight and height in development of ulcer, peptic ulcer or gastric ulcer?
Uh, yes, though, as we also know, excess weight or obesity are the main reasons of so many problems. So we should be active. We should do physical activities. We should do yoga. We should do all these kind of things. So yes, excess weight and obesity seem to be linked to a significantly impact, or you can say high risk of having ulcer, or like that can be any type of ulcer as we discussed.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Next is, what physical exercises? I'll be going towards yoga, ma'am, as it's your area of profession. But rather than yoga, are there any physical exercises that can be done during ulcer? If someone is suffering from ulcer, are there any exercises which would not cause him pain and will help him improve his health as well?
Yes, you are right. Apart from yoga, because few people are not comfortable doing yoga, that is also the reason. So there are some, you can say, cardio exercises, not intense cardio exercises, but there are few cardio exercises that can be performed, and a person can go for long walk, then brisk jogging is there, then if you can do swimming, then skipping, and if you like aerobics can be done, aerobics can be performed, and gardening can, if you love plants, so gardening can also be done, because when we do gardening, so our body involves in physical activity, you can say, so when we involve with all the parts of plants.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, one more question from my side. Are there any earlier signs? Like, is there any sign or thing that we can see, and we might go to consult the doctor before ulcer is developed?
Yes, yes. As I told you, like whenever you feel discomfort between your meals, or like you feel like I'm not feeling having the meals, or any kind of discomfort, or there are, yes, sometimes we feel vomiting, but after one or two times we feel okay. But if we are going for vomiting again and again, that is again second symptom. And you feel, every time you feel dullness, you don't feel like doing anything, or there is excess pain. So like we discussed about the types of ulcer. So let's say there is mouth ulcer, so we have sometimes people have bleeding also, and we discussed about arterial ulcer. So if you talk about arterial ulcer, so that is, if you talk about the color, that is in red, yellow, and black source. So these are the, and indigestion. So again, sometimes we all feel indigestion, but if it is in excess, then that is a ulcer, and we should consult a doctor, of course. And like we are discussing about the physical activities, so as per our daily schedule, one should do anything, any physical activity we should do. Actually, like you told me, if anyone does not want to do yoga or pranayam, breathing exercises, if someone is not comfortable, so I think everyone is comfortable in walking. We can go for walk, so on regular basis, half an hour, 40 minutes, as per our schedule. So if we want to be active, if we want to be get rid of this, not totally, but yes, we can help ourselves in advance. So and if we talk about like second, like gastric ulcer also. So if we feel like I told you about the indigestion and vomiting, and there is burning pain in our stomach, so whenever we feel all these kind of symptoms, we should not ignore, we should consult a doctor, because that can be a ulcer. And because in our society, like we generally we avoid, we feel like haha, it's okay, it is a normal pain, so we should not avoid it, we should consult a doctor whenever we feel these kind of symptoms.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. The next question is now coming towards yoga. Can yoga help in overcoming ulcer?
Of course, yes. Again, we cannot rid of this, but yes, we can help ourselves. In, like you said, overcoming ulcer, or to controlling ulcer, you can say. So yoga plays a vital role in overcoming ulcer. How? Because when we do breathing exercises, like we call pranayam in yoga, that, so few, but yes, I would like to say that again, few people don't feel comfortable in performing breathing exercises. In fact, in deep breathing also, they don't feel comfortable. However, if we can start doing only simple deep breathing on regular basis also, so we can help ourselves from, not only from ulcer, from so many diseases in advance, very in advance. So, and along with pranayam or breathing exercises, there are few asanas as well.
Yeah, ma'am. I was coming to that question only, that what type of different asanas that we can perform, or maybe on a daily basis, to let not ulcer affect us, or maybe to, I mean, reduce the risk of developing, or maybe get rid of it, like that.
Yes, yes. uh, uh, like I told you, there are few pranayam, like breathing exercises, and asanas, like you asked me about the asanas. So yes, there are few asanas named, like Pavanmuktasan, Saskasan, Uttapadasan. I don't know, like these, like some of you may be aware or some of not.
No,
So
ma'am. In last semester, we only studied yoga, so we have
that's
heard about
wonderful
it.
then. That's wonderful. Gomukhasan is there. Then Madokasan there. And Nokasan is there. So these are the asanas specifically for ulcer. So if we can perform only these asanas on regular basis, so we can, and like a few people, like very senior people in yoga, so they prove that we can get rid of ulcer by following yoga asanas and pranayam activities. So they prove, and they say it actually. And I would also say that it plays a vital role, no doubt about it. So by doing, but yes, Specifically these asanas, like, and not for like 5 or 6 seconds. We should stay in every asana at least for 20 to 30 seconds as per our body.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. And are there some particular yoga, maybe any tips from yoga side regarding the peptic ulcer?
Uh, yes, there are like, as I told you, the name of few asanas. So from those asanas only, there are specifically for, you know, peptic ulcer. So like stomach ulcer. So there is Nokasan, Pavan Muktasan, Vakrasan, and Yoga Mudrasan. Then followed by pranayam. So pranayam means breathing exercises, means deep breathing, step breathing, Anulom Vilom, Kapal Bhati, Bhastrika, Shitli Pranayam. So after the asanas, we can perform these breathing exercises. And
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, please.
yeah, and I think we can discuss about diet also.
Yes, ma'am. About diet, what type of diet should we take?
Yes, yes, or like we should be taken. Yeah. So in ulcer, so like one, I would like to say like we should remove spicy food from our meal whenever we have any kind of ulcer. In any kind of ulcer, we should remove spicy food. Then reduce, if we cannot ignore alcohol, at least we can reduce the quantity or intake of alcohol. Then a big no to smoking, big no to smoking. And we can go on sippy diet. Sippy diet means on fluid diet, you can say. Then leafy greens, and we should increase the quantity of olive oil, garlic, and honey in our regular meals.
Okay. And a very general question, ma'am, that can a physically fit person develop ulcer? I mean, if someone is physically fit, doing exercise daily, taking a proper meal, can they develop ulcer?
uh, Sometimes it happens, like you said, like physical fit person can also affect by ulcer. Yes, it happens. uh, there are two reasons, like I discussed in meals also. One is smoking, and second one is excess of alcohol, and excess intake of alcohol. And third is, there is a sometimes decrease in uh, production of protective lining in our internal body while exercising. So when we do exercise, we develop few protective lines in our body. So sometimes that doesn't happen. So because of that also, it occurs. So if it happens and we face those symptoms as we discussed, we should consult a doctor.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And that was great knowledge regarding the ulcer. And ma'am, one question, a little different, but right now, as everyone is suffering from COVID and everyone is sitting at home, not following, and not everyone is able to follow a healthy lifestyle right now because we are not able to go anywhere. So, are there any tips from your side? How can we keep ourselves healthy with help of yoga and diet and everything, so that we don't fall sick from this virus?
Yes, yes, yes. Very good question as per the current situation. So, if we talk about diet, so I think it's the same diet. Uh, Big no to smoking. I don't know about anyone, but yes, we should say big no to smoking. And whenever someone feels like to smoke, so I think if you will see the packet, no, you you will quit smoking. I really don't know how can someone smoke by, after seeing that packet. Actually, that is very dangerous, very dangerous. Or you can see the advertisement of smoking. Then if we cannot say no to alcohol, at least we can reduce the intake of that. alcohol. Then yes, few people like spicy food, masaledar food. So I think it should not be very spicy, right? And then vegetables, like in winters we do have carrot and all, so we should increase the intake of vegetables and fruit. Fruit should be there, and all green or leafy vegetables should be there in our diet. Then olive oil should be there actually. And if we talk about exercises, so in this current situation, one should do breathing exercises daily, because it is not like, because I provide online classes, yoga classes, that's why I'm saying no. Actually, it is impactful. When it came last year, I'm just sharing it with you. So, these breathing exercises helped so many people, so many people. The people who were suffering and their oxygen level, I think, went down like less than 80%. But due to those, breathing exercises, they could improve their oxygen level, and it boosted more than 90%. So it has power. So if someone cannot perform asanas, but I think one can sit at least for 10 to 15 minutes for doing breathing exercises, at least. Or we can do walk. That is the simplest way.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that knowledge, actually, and for of this COVID part. It was off the topic, but yeah, it has provided us with some
Yes,
great
yes.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, as we are moving towards the end of the session, I would like to you to announce the name of the winners for the e-quiz that was held yesterday on psychological effects on ulcer. Today's physical part. Yesterday it was psychological.
Yeah.
So, Shreya will be presenting the certificates, and you can announce the name of the winners, ma'am.
Sure.
Thank you.
Shall I?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah. So, third winner is Madhuri Achmani. So, very, very
Okay.
congratulations. Second, second winner, Tejas Sakpal. Congratulations. And first one is Om Honrao. Very, very congratulations to all of you.
Okay, so they were the winners. Congratulations, everyone. And so, ma'am, on the behalf of all of us present over here and DORAI Foundation, I would really like to thank you from bottom of my heart for sharing such a wonderful knowledge. It was a great opportunity to be sitting here and listening to you throughout. You have inspired us a lot in every way possible. Thank you, ma'am. Hope to listen to you again in the future if we get a chance.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me. So it is my honor to be here, and sharing whatever I was aware. So I shared few things with you guys, and so thank you so much for listening to me and to be here. Thank you so much
Thank
again.
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Thank you
there's
so
a
much.
request. There's a request
Thank you,
actually.
ma'am.
Ma'am, I've heard that there are some exams in yoga also. If you want to expertise in yoga, there are like exams called Pravesh and something like that. Then you advance to the next levels. So can you talk a bit about that topics, please? So I've heard it's
Exams.
yeah, yeah. I've heard that there are some institutions of yoga also where you can
No, no,
learn
yes,
expertise
yes, yes.
somewhere else.
I did the training from institute only,
Okay.
and yeah, so I did not go with the degree, but I went with the 200 certificate program. So because there are certificate programs as well, which starts from 100, then 150 hours, 200 hours, 300 hours, and then 500 hours. So if someone does not want to go with, like you are saying, big exam, there are Shastri exam and all. So if someone does not want to go with that, so anyone can go with these options with ours, so anyone can find time. So and nowadays everything is available online, so you can like if anyone is interested, so that person can go online, take the classes, and you can give the exam online also. So we also, because if I talk about the exam, so in this 200 hours also we presented ourselves as a teacher, we shared everything, whatever we were taught from our teachers.
Okay. Ma'am, are these exams are like what I mean to say? These are like certified exams.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So whatever like I did, so this exam was also certified from USA. This is not a good thing, so because yoga, you can say, yoga is given to the world from India, but these certificates are certified from USA. But yeah, that is the truth. So yes, but because in Rishikesh, you can say there are that is the hub or yoga capital of the world.
Yeah.
I did from there itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for sharing your insight, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
ma'am.
much.